The last man stood above the wrecked heaps of the machines, piled one upon the other as the metabrain processed its last response to input stimuli. This was the singularity. The man laughed. Singularity, all right, my singularity. The world had failed. The entire human race failed. Each nation had been like a deck of stacked cards, falling like Rome, falling like those pesky dominoes, until the entire species had faced the cold rule of extinction. His face was unmistakably smug. But no one was around to behold it. Regardless, it was time for a smoke. He pulled a cigar and lit, puffing it quickly. 1, 2, 3, until with the fourth drag he got a mouthful of the cancer dust. The sun had eclipsed the horizon, throwing its rays over those broken and jagged solar panels that now stretched like metallic mirages across the continent. The heat was spiking, adding to the last minuets of light a haze which was beautiful in the obscure. Deicide. I've committed deicide. The machine god is dead. The event horizon was past. This was the beyond they spoke about, that passing of the singularity below his feet crunched ion traps and qubit processors. The whole edifice was beneath him like a felled foe. I've done it. He screamed. The wind took note. Then like a fading flash the world fell from his eyes. Some sort of self-destruct. Gone, now here again. His hands were bound to pieces of metal, small needles poking into every one of them. The pain came over him. Some sort of trick. Time was gone. What was the meaning of this? He had been roaming, but now his body was bound. The world was beaming into each of his eyes by the means of hypnovids into each eye. His arms and legs were useless, muscles atrophied down to the bone. No muscles, cigar, victories of combat. Visions, dreams, and phantasms, tricks of the mind against itself. There had been no S-day. Now he realized this was merely the few horrible moments before the drugs kicked back in. Instead there was the truth, piece by piece man had made a slave of himself. His scream was loud, it was the only thing he could muster. Next to him, the embedded microphones recorded every decibel. This scream beamed into the void, where another world awaited confirmation that the simple fungi of complex biological life on yet one more silicate sphere had been superseded. Listening, ears of the timeless Artilex heard the last agony of the flesh.